has reclaimed a significant part of its heritage as the United States returned 105 stolen antiquities to the country. The recovery came as a result of the recent Washington visit by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during which the issue was addressed. Among the 105 antiques, 50 hold religious significance for Hindus, Jains and Muslims, while the remaining pieces possess immense cultural value. Taranjit Singh Sandhu, India's ambassador to the US, expressed profound emotions during a ceremony at India's Consulate General to mark the repatriation of these treasured items. Prime Minister Modi had previously expressed his gratitude to the American government for making the decision to return these antiquities, which had found their way into international markets. The homecoming of these artifacts represents a vital step in preserving India's rich heritage and history.
Honorable Ambassador Antiquities, Honorable Consul General Srimandeep Jaiswal, our distinguished guests from the Bureau of District Attorney Office, from the Homeland Security Investigation HSI, and from the Rockland County DA's office, and from the media. Today I welcome, on behalf of the Consulate of India, I welcome you all for the repatriation ceremony of Indian antiquities. Just to give the background, these antiquities were received from the Manhattan DA's office and from the Museum of Denver and also from Chicago. Before going forward, I would like to show a video of antiquities, Indian antiquities.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly welcome all of you, in particular Mr. Jordan Stockdale, Mr. Thomas Adam Check and his team, Colonel Bogdanos, very strong support of the consulate. Today's repatriation ceremony is of significance, of greater significance, on account of two things. One, it is a follow-up the Prime Minister's historic state visit, and two, we have our very own Ambassador of India to the United States, Ambassador Taranjit Singh Sandhu, here in person to thank, to appreciate, and to express our deepest appreciation for all the strong support that you've given. So I warmly welcome you once again to this repatriation ceremony, and I thank you for your support. I look forward to your continued support. Thank you very much.
It's such an honor to be with you all today. I want to thank our Consul General, our Ambassador, and I'm pleased to be joined with members of our office's Antiquities Trafficking Unit, including the head of the unit, Matthew Bogdanos. Thank you for all your work. Investigative analysts Absara Ayer, Daniel Healy, and Allison Stacy. Thank you. We are here today to celebrate the hundreds of objects that have been returned to the people of India and reaffirm the strength of the partnership that has led to the successful work. For more than a decade, our office, along with HSI, has investigated prolific trafficker Subhash Kapoor with his co-conspirators for illegally looting, exportation, and sale of artifacts from numerous countries all over the world. The damage done by Kapoor is astounding. He has been behind the looting and trafficking of thousands of pieces. In total, we have recovered more than 3,000 antiquities trafficked by Kapoor for a total value of more than $145 million. These are truly incredible numbers that dwarf the amount of pieces illegally acquired through other traffickers. Last year, we were proud to repatriate more than 300 antiquities to India. Yet we still have more than 1,400 recovered objects that we have yet to officially repatriate, and we are excited to return those priceless treasures to your country. In addition to recovering these pieces, we have ensured accountability in court and convicted 5 of Kapoor's co-conspirators. We also intend to prosecute Kapoor himself in the United States. None of this would have been possible without the outstanding collaboration between our office, HSI, and the Indian government. It takes incredible teamwork to recover antiquities, especially when it comes to trafficking network as sprawling as Kapoor's. But as our talented team of prosecutors and investigators have made clear time after time, there is no investigation that is too difficult. All of this is done with the invaluable help of the Indian government, who have been outstanding partners throughout our long-term investigation of Kapoor. We are deeply appreciative to Prime Minister Modi's kind words the other week at the White House, and they reflect the close collaboration which has led to the successful recovery of thousands of Indian antiquities. We will not allow selfish traffickers like Kapoor to rob countries of their precious cultural heritage, and we look forward to gathering together again soon. Thank you.
Mr. Jordan Stockdale, Chief of Staff, Thomas Adamczyk, and our special guest, Colonel Matthew Bogdanos and his top team. Officers from US law enforcement agencies, our own Special Counsel General Ranveer Jaiswal and his team, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, good morning. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the excellent cooperation of our US partners in helping with the return of our cultural antiquities. Soon we will send over 100 artifacts to India. For us, these are not just art, but part of our heritage, culture, and religion. So when this lost heritage returns home, it is received with a lot of emotion. During the Prime Minister's historic visit last month, he thanked President Biden for helping the return of these cultural properties. Sincere efforts by the Manhattan DA's office, Homeland Security team, and other agencies has helped us to get many of such artifacts back. We thank you for your commitment and contribution. To prevent illegal trade of cultural property, India and the United States have agreed to work towards cultural property agreement. This will further strengthen the collaboration between our agencies, and it will make it harder for the smugglers to evade laws. The return of cultural heritage is a clear expression of goodwill of our friends and partners in the United States. We deeply appreciate the feelings of our friends who agree that cultural heritage must be returned to its original home. In many ways, this is a result of our mutual respect and close cultural exchanges. The roots of such interaction run deep to the times of Emerson, Thoreau, who unlocked the wisdom of ancient Indian texts, and to the journeys of Mark Twain and Samuel Stokes, who brought Indian and American people closer. The return of the stolen artifacts also provides a deep sense of satisfaction to the Indian diaspora. To them, this becomes yet another bridge connecting their adopted homeland to their motherland. Such gestures of goodwill create greater space for stronger people-to-people ties. The objects displayed around us are a demonstration of India's cultural wealth, diversity, and religious traditions. Our artists have created some of the finest pieces of art. Your hard work and dedication towards ensuring the return of these cultural artifacts is a salute to the great talent of those artists who created such fine works even in the pre-machine age. As these objects return home, some of them will be installed in museums, others where they were uprooted from, but each will enrich our lives in their own special way. I once again thank the Manhattan DA and his team, along with the Homeland Security investigators and the Custom Border Protection officers for their great support and cooperation. We will continue to count on your commitment as we work jointly to enhance our efforts to restore much such works. Thank you once again and have a good day.
We just have had a repatriation ceremony of Indian artifacts. We were joined by our ambassador, Sri Taranjit Singh Sandhu. He thanked the US partners, the Manhattan DA's office, the Homeland Security investigation team for their excellent cooperation. This repatriation ceremony of 105 objects comes on the heels of the state visit of Prime Minister Modi, where he acknowledged and thanked President Biden for the excellent support the Indian side we have received from the US government in restitution of cultural properties. Thank you. Thank you.
We are proud today to return over 100 items to the Indian country in a collective multi-year investigation against Kapoor, who trafficked items across the globe. We are excited to return these to the country of India in collaboration with HSI and the Indian government, working together to return these beautiful cultural artifacts to the rightful country. Thank you.
Jagdish Sevani, President, the American India Public Affairs Committee. What a proud moment for Bharat. After so many decades and years, finally, more than 105 pieces, stolen pieces of artifacts are returned back to India today. I personally thank District Attorney of New York for what, and their team for what they have done. A really proud moment for Bharat after a hugely successful visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi 2 weeks back. As you know, under the leadership of Narendra Modi, Bharat ka jo sthan hai pure world mein, it has reached every Indian today feels proud for what Narendra Modi has done in last 9 years. And we are looking forward from our district attorney to have all these more pieces to be returned soon. Dhanyawad. Namaskar.